I'm going to talk about the board game Intrigue. It's a negotiation game in which you are the master or mistress, I guess, of a castle, and your opponent have their own castles in different colors. And what you're trying to do is to get rid of your relatives, basically. Not get rid of as in kill, but as in getting them employed by other people. So Blue has his scientist, his priest, his scribe, and his doctor, and 2 of each. And they are just living in the Blue Castle, and it doesn't really contribute to anything. He wants them to get a job somewhere. So he can send them to other people and tell them, hey, will you let my useless nephew get a job at your place? He sends along a little envelope or something with money in it and asking, care to employ my useless nephew? So, when it's your turn, you will first get income. Let's say that Red has a doctor on the 6,000 spot at Blue's castle. Then Red will get 6,000 money. Then we will resolve conflicts, or consider applications and resolve conflicts. If it looks like this, then there's no conflict. So Green Priest will get accepted into this spot, and Blue Doctor into this spot. However, if it were looking like this, let's say that these 3 had sent their priests, then there is a conflict, an external conflict, because you can only employ 1 of each profession. In this case, you will enjoy some bribery from green, yellow, and purple, and they will send you money openly or secretively. You can also entertain deals with them, saying that, okay, Purple, I will employ your priest into the 10,000 spot, but then you will also employ my priest at your 10,000 spot, for example. Those deals are not binding in any way, but so you notice that, for example, in this case, that Purple sent you 8,000 in bribe. Yellow shipped out and sent you 1,000. So we can send him off to the island. The island of misfit scholars. That's where you go if the scholars go if they are rejected. Green, however, sent you 30,000 money. So it's reasonable that you could give Green the spot. And Purple goes to the island. But then you lost your negotiation power with Purple, or you went against your deal with Purple. So if he would do this next time, he can of course bribe you enough that you expel the green one and employ the purple one. Once a scholar has been employed somewhere, then that's the spot for that scholar. You can't fire this one and employ another one there, because now you have decided this is the spot for scribes in this case. So if there are internal conflicts, it goes the same way, pretty much. Both Blue and Green, who have previously bribed you, will have to bribe you again to keep the spot. You want as many people as possible to send you their scholars. You want to be able to entertain them and to get them to bribe you, because that is the way you get a lot of money. Of course, you will get income every round for every employed relative you have in some other castle. You can, for example, have, if it looks like this, then you have a lot of money in every round. But you still have to bribe him. If another player sends his priest here, you will have to bribe a blue to let you stay. Or you could of course have leverage in the deal making by silently, passively, aggressively threatening to expel his priest if your priest is touched. This game has a reputation of being very mean. Some say it's like diplomacy, but in an hour. And yes, it is mean. You have to be a complete and utter bastard in this sometimes. Even though I'm sure you are a fine and upstanding guy, nice guy. In this game you have to be a bastard. And that's okay, because you are playing with your friends, right? And among friends, some douchebaggery is to be accepted. That's just how life works, I think. I highly recommend this game because it's very interesting in an insight into the human psyche. You are going to beg on your knees. You are going to try to out-bribe someone else. You will threat your best friend, and you will probably laugh in both in glee and in disbelief when playing it. It's great. Intrigue.